Good afternoon. How you guys doing? My name is Eduardo. This is April. This is Alexis and JC, and we're the agency team for the MAMM Alliance. Today, we're presenting the final campaign report. It's been an honor working with the Practical Advantage Communications agency and with MAMM Alliance as well. We're going to go through this Prezi. The first thing we're going to talk about is the background, and April's actually going to talk about that real quick. So that's the logo of MAMM Alliance as it is today.
So for the MAMM Alliance background, MAMM Alliance was formed to honor Orange County arts patron Marcy Araz Mobile. It was established June 13, 2006, and it was originally started as the MAMM Foundation in 2001, and then in 2006 they transitioned into the MAMM Alliance, which is exclusively a support group for the Cal State Fullerton Performing Arts. And when MAMM Foundation transitioned to the MAMM Alliance, the board of directors gifted the Cal State Philanthropic Foundation $100,000 to create the MAMM Foundation Endowment. And MAMM Alliance supports the performing arts through direct departmental grants, master classes, New York and Hollywood talent showcases, and by raising funds through community and campus memberships as well as special events. And for our SWOT analysis, a few of the strengths was that they've gifted over $500,000 to Cal State Performing Arts since their founding. They've helped over 1,000 students, and they're willing to learn the tools of social media. A few of the weaknesses were that they lost brand awareness within the community when they transitioned into the Alliance. And they also didn't upkeep with any of the social media that was started by the PRAD team last semester, so they didn't have anything active continuing through that time period until we took over again. And then opportunities to build up social media presence and build community awareness again. They've also worked with different departments throughout Cal State Fullerton, like the graphics department and communications, so that's a good way for them to build awareness within the CSUF student population. And then another opportunity was to rebuild and rework their website content. Threats, it's just important that they stay updated with current technology in order to remain current within the community. And also, a threat for us was working with an organization with a structural framework can prove challenging when trying to obtain approval going forward of new content. And then, moving towards our communication deficiencies, the following are a few deficiencies that we found when between MAMM Alliance and their target audience of the CSUF students, CSUF community, and the greater Orange County community as well. So the foundation was very well known throughout Orange County for supporting nonprofit organizations, and then they lost the communication when they transitioned into the Alliance. Another deficiency was that the website that was created last semester by the spring 2015 PRAD team had miscommunicated some of the history and some of the information on there, so there wasn't a reliable source to go one place that had all the correct information about the Alliance. And then communication between MAMM Alliance and the public was viewed as one way, so it was more of sharing our message versus sharing the message while engaging and bringing in awareness. And another deficiency was, as I said earlier, there wasn't the active posting during that time period, so there was no way to keep gaining followers and awareness through social media platforms. And then we have Eduardo talking about our goals.
Before I go any further, let me just hand out these books real quick. Thank you. That's it. Okay, so we got goals, right? Everybody has goals and objectives. Our goals is and one of the goals is to turn off your phones. Make sure your phone is turned off right now, okay? we want to establish a long-term effective communication for MAMM Alliance, and the objective, how we're going to do that was obviously, with the day and age, we need a website. Everybody needs to be online and connected. The next goal was to strengthen the public presence, and the way you do that nowadays, the objective, how you reach that is social media. And we were going to use 3 platforms to do that. And the next goal that we had was to establish a two-way communication between the target audience and MAMM Alliance, to actually engage with them, and that way they can have a sense of a link between the organization and Cal State Fullerton and the community in whole. And we hosted a seminar. That's what we came up with, the idea to host that seminar. That's the objective we came up with in the middle of our campaign. And the last and final goal was to incorporate an intern. I know this didn't happen this semester, but hopefully continue on. It will get done. And next is how do we achieve these goals? Well, we used an overall arching strategy and the tactics and the tools. Our roadmap was our strategy, and we did establish the website to create that key network with the public. We streamlined the social media so it can be more consistent theme across all 3 platforms: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We hosted a seminar. Vern is not here today, but I want to thank her for letting us come into her home and allowing us the opportunity to host that seminar. We had a really good time. I learned a lot. Hopefully, MAMM Alliance learned a lot about engaging and engaging with good content and their audience with that two-way communication I was talking about earlier. And the last is we outlined a guideline, basically a job description for an internship, and hopefully Pam Codwell and the Career Center can get the ball rolling for the future, and this will help MAMM Alliance a great deal in the system in the long run. With that being said, I'm going to turn it over to JC. He's going to go with our campaign outcomes.
So one of the biggest themes that we experienced in working with MAMM Alliance was to streamline the entire campaign, basically to get the ball going. It was very difficult at first to take all the information, learn who they were, learn all the history, and just move it forward. Definitely one of the things that we challenged was the website. With that being said, we were able to take all these things that we've been talking about over and over again, because it was a giant theme, and pretty much create a synergy amongst all of them. So you'll see the brand new website, the social media seminar, the social media, which has been streamlined, and then also the internship opportunity. Because the website was such a challenge to gather all that and obtain the domain and move it forward, we went ahead and we took social media and worked with that. Because of that, we were able to take social media, put all the content and gather all the information and move it all forward, make a cohesive visual story, and then use that in the meantime while the website was being created. We discovered that because of that, MAMM Alliance really didn't have all on the same page of, how should I put it, an understanding of social media and how to work it. So when that happened, we took upon our seminar, and we were very proud to announce that we were able to educate everyone and put everyone on the same page as far as social media is concerned. We taught them the use of content, visual theming, and hashtags, all how to use it and how to leverage those platforms to better create a moving storyline and create relationships with their target audience. Because of that, we also noticed that it's a lot of work, and so we came up with an internship opportunity. We were able to convince them that they do need an intern to work with them, and what better place to get it but from CSUF. With that being said, the brand new website came into fruition. We were able to bring it upon life, and it took a while, but we were able to finally get there, so definitely some of the stuff that we worked on. Some of the stuff that we talked about in our social media seminar was the development of content that elicits a reaction upon the audience. Some of the stuff can be boring, some of the stuff could be a little repetitive, but we decided to incorporate like a theme with their content and the stuff that they gather to put out forward. When you put pictures out that elicit passion, that elicit who they are as a brand, that elicit reactions upon fashion, celebrity affinity, people react to that. People actually are interested. They want to know who you are. When you start taking your social media platforms and you start creating that repetition, and people are hitting like and creating like a conversation back and forth, and you're interacting with them, you start wondering, who is this person? Who is this brand? And because of that, we were able to take all those platforms and really create a story and really create a curiosity amongst the audience. We finally got interaction. We were able to see the content posted. We were able to create the captions that were strong. Like, for example, this was Misty Copeland, first African American lead ballerina for the New York Ballet. Amazing. People loved it. We got immediate likes. All of our content just spiked. It was fun to see that, actually. In essence, we kind of taught MAMM Alliance that it doesn't just have to be about Cal State Fullerton. It could be about a bunch of variety of things, and at the same time show off who they are. So it creates a relationship. It creates performing arts enthusiasts to want to get to know who MAMM Alliance are, and it just reached not only your community, but it reached all the other communities as well. So we're definitely proud that we took that. We entangled the website in the meantime. We finally launched it, and that was just one of our biggest outcomes. With that being said, I'm going to transfer to Alexis.
So I'm going to talk about measurement. So as we've been basically reiterating, like the main purpose of our campaign was to measure our rebranding, our repositioning, creating and launching a new website since we had those complications from last semester and transitioning over, and also creating a cohesive visual story on all 3 platforms and within our website. So we implemented a new design concept, and we updated the content so that it is relevant to MAMM currently and for the future. If people visit the website, they're able to gain a membership and how to obtain things like that. So creating our cohesive visual story, as we've mentioned, we hosted that seminar and we taught them the power of the hashtag, being able to tag people in it and like get other organizations, what JC said, organizations aware of who we are, like who they are and like what they contribute to the community as a whole. And I'm going to go over our assessment. So to assess our progress throughout the semester, we implemented social media analytics, which were Facebook analytics, Twitter analytics, and Instagram analytics, which we use through Arcano Square to track our progress throughout the semester and to see through brand recognition to see if people really were engaging to see who MAMM Alliance was. Also through establishing a key communicator network. That's where we established our brand new website, and with the brand new website, we're able to see the growth of basically from our social media to transition to that because we linked all like the website to our social media platforms. So now people are able to see more in depth of what MAMM Alliance offers and like what the organization is itself. So for a few of our successes, for our social media, our engagement increased, as JC said. Our Facebook page went from 143 likes to 182. It also received its highest posted people reached, which is 375 people reached. For Instagram, they used to average 3 to 5 likes per post. Now it's an average of 26 likes per post, and with the highest being 43 likes. And now people are actually commenting on the content, which wasn't there before. On Twitter, we went from 3 to 15 followers, and we ended with a total of 58 tweets. When we were administrators of the Twitter, there was only 13 tweets, so now we ended with 58. As we said, we launched the website on December 8th. We connected it to all our social media platforms, so now people are able to visit. It is complete. It goes over the history, what MAMM Alliance is about, the board members. There is a bio on every single board member and their attributions to the community and MAMM Alliance as an organization. And we released a press release about our new website that we created, and we reached it to local newspapers as the Orange County, Daily Titan, other local newspapers, and the Fullerton Observer actually got back to us, and they're going to be launching a story on MAMM Alliance in January 2016. And then we just wanted to show you our website.
Oh, this is the beast that took over our whole semester, and yeah, our life. As you can see, this is a home page. It's still up for, and the reason it's spread out like this is obviously it's a big monitor. So don't freak out, guys. But as you can see, we try to go with a streamlined, a simple approach, just like, I mirrored off like Apple, Uber, big companies that have Airbnb, big companies that have simple home pages, so you can get there, you won't see clutter, you can kind of see about. This photo right here is actually from the College of Performing Arts. Thank you very much for letting me use the photo. It's up to debate right now whether they want to keep this photo or not. I personally, I like it, but others may not like it. But me and Gail will work on it, and we'll fix it whenever you want to do, Gail. As usual. And then, so you want to, so that's our home. We have we have 6 main tabs with a couple of sub tabs. This is the about. Obviously, it's bigger than this when you're on a regular computer. But this actually gives a rundown of what MAMM Alliance is all about. It was a PDF file that the College of the Arts and the graphic team had put together, and they let us use it as well. If you go to Meet the Board, so here we got all the MAMM board members, everybody from Mr. President all the way down.
We call him King.
Your Highness, all the way down. If you click on this, just click on Gail real quick, if you can, or whoever.
Let's pick on the Jersey.
So it gives a little bio, not a little bio, it gives a linky bio of who they are and what they're about and what they contribute to the community, which is really cool. And then if you go to the next tab to events, we got an events page. So this is their up and coming event. If you guys want to attend, just let Gail know. I'm pretty sure she can work something out for you guys. This gentleman right here, Young at Heart, it's going to be a poetry reading, and he contributed a lot to Cal State Fullerton as well. And this is, if you go down, there's past events that they had another event down here, a bluegrass event that just passed by in November. But as more events keep coming up, we will, well, not we will, the intern or whoever is gonna update the content on the website and keep everything. If you go to history and go down to go all the way down to Marcy, please. Yes.
It's easier on you.
Okay. Obviously, this is a bio of Marcy, and this is all because of her. This whole organization was obviously founded from her. And we're kind of running out of time, so if you go up a little bit, sorry guys. You guys can just check out www.mammalliance.com. And you just gotta go to the contact page. If you wanna, inquire about MAMM Alliance, if you wanna become a member, as of right now, you can. We're gonna, in the future, they're gonna work on it where they can become a member on this site, hopefully without any problems. And then if you go to the credits,
On the video.
and there is a video there, you can watch it, but I don't think you got time. We just gave credit to College of the Arts. Thank you very much for all your help, Practical Advantage. And I just want to say thank you to the MAMM Alliance for letting us be your team for this semester. I really appreciate it. It was hard work. It was difficult at times, but the challenge that presented itself was overcome, and I'm glad we were able to at least show you something that you can be proud of, because we're proud to have been at service for the client.